Welcome back. Judge Dennis Davies, who is also the chair of the Tax Commission, says South Africa is now a juristocracy. He was addressing investors attending a conference hosted by Investec in Johannesburg today.
Judge Dennis Davies sharing his thoughts about the goings-on in the country with investors. He says judges are now being made to run the country instead of politicians.
We judges who've never run anything other than our own offices, and if you look at mine, you'll see I can't even run that, we are now being required to run the country. Because there's not an issue that doesn't somewhere along the line now get to court. If you fired from a political party, it goes to court. If you appoint somebody as the National Director of Public Prosecutions or the Chief Operating Officer of the SABC or anybody else, that goes to court. If you kicked out of Parliament, it goes to court. If you don't sign off on legislation, it goes to court. What I'm saying is we have become, in part because of the failure of politics, a juristocracy. He
says the situation has put judges under severe pressure.
You don't understand the pressure that judges are on when we're in these difficult cases. Firstly, you've got the press, like sitting there writing furiously about what it is that we're saying. And so there's a pressure on courts, there's a pressure on judges.
He called on everyone to do more to keep politicians accountable.
You cannot expect the judiciary to shoulder the burden of democracy alone. Civil society, political parties, you sitting here, all of you all are equally responsible. Judges can create space for us to have debate, to have freedom of expression, for people in a sense to have institutions that are accountable to them. But judges can't do more than that. And I think our judiciary at present has done extraordinarily well under really difficult circumstances.
The gathering also heard about what transpired in the recent US election and the likely implications thereof for geopolitics and the global economy. Mbongeni Mutwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.